the victories wasn't the headline this weekend. We all know that by now. The victory was not the headline over the weekend. So some comments were made by Noah Lyles. Faye, you wanna play it real quick? You ain't gotta play it shit. Everybody done heard shit by now. You ain't gotta play it.
Nah.
Noah Lyles basically said, in a nutshell, that
read what he said. He said, the thing that hurts me the most is that I have to watch the NBA Finals and they have world champion on their head. Mm-hmm. World champion of what? The United States? ... Yeah.
Now, JC, I know that you had some comment because I sent it to the group, and the first thing you said was, "What did he say wrong?"
Yeah.
So you didn't see nothing wrong in what he said?
His delivery and what he was trying to say was not the greatest.
Okay.
But I think there's a lot of fact in what he said.
Okay, so give me some of the facts.
Like, it's not a world competition, so how do you call yourself the world champions? Like, and then people's response was, oh, well, we have the world's greatest talent. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I ain't nobody dispute. He ain't say nothing about the talent. People talking about, all the talent. He said, he ain't say nothing about that. He said, how can you call yourself the world champion? How do they have the right to say that if it's not a world competition?
So the NBA, what other basketball league in the world is there that's better than the NBA?
He not saying that's other league is better than that.
I'm just saying that's why they say they call it the world's.
I get it. I get it. I mean, I understand it, but it still doesn't make sense because it's like in sports, you have to win to say you this.
Right. Okay, I got a question.
You got to beat the world.
You know what I'm saying? You can't not compete against the world and then say you the world champions. You know what I'm saying? So
okay, question
Olympics and the FIBA, if you win that competition, you could say you a world champion.
So with that logic, MLB, that's called the World Series, right?
Yeah.
So are you saying that's an irrelevant name as well?
I mean, yeah, it's not a world baseball competition. Them calling themselves the world champions, like, okay, it's the baseball league for, the best baseball league around, but like it still doesn't have a right to say, oh, well, we are the world champions if we didn't compete in a world game. It's a franchise against a franchise, not country against a country. That don't make sense.
Right.
All right, so let's go and just break down what he actually said then. Because I see what you're saying, but it's still incorrect what he said. Because what he said was, play the clip, Faye, real quick.
What?
No, like seriously. Actually play the clip. Because what he said was, and what he was actually alluding to was, to your point, the competition. That's what he was alluding to. He was
saying they're not playing the world competition because they're not playing different countries.
But in the NBA, you are playing world competition. In the NBA, you are playing world-class athletes.
I understand that. And nobody said they not world-class athletes.
Okay.
It's not a world competition. That's what he's getting at.
That's not what he was getting at.
How can that not be? How could that not be what he...
Run the clip.
That hurts me the most is that I have to watch the NBA Finals and they have world champion on their head. World champion of what? The United States? Don't get me wrong. I love the U.S. at times. But that ain't the world. That is not the world. We are the world. We have almost every country out here fighting, thriving, putting on their flag to show that they are represented. There ain't no flags in the NBA.
All right, so pause this. He said three things that were absolutely incorrect. A, there are flags in the NBA. There are flags in the NBA.
He's talking about the teams themselves. He's talking about the teams themselves.
But he shouldn't have said that because there are flags in the NBA.
No, there's no.
He's talking about it's flags in the stadium and stuff.
We talking about on the team. He's talking about like national flags, sweet, like a flag for the country.
There are national flags in the NBA.
Okay, one. Right. They have. Okay.
Two?
Yeah. I'm just saying. But
that's
you
not
can't
the
say
world
that.
then.
Okay, all right, okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's still not the team.
Just that one fact. Secondly, what he should have done was kind of stop what he said short. Because as soon as he started talking about that we work hard and we compete every day versus other people in the world, that's where you lost. Because people are working hard in the entire world to make it to this league. Right. Period. You can't dispute that. Right. There's no argument there.
I said
there are people around the whole world trying to make it to the NBA.
Yes.
Right or wrong?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you're competing against the best people in the world.
That the NBA picks.
That's not what he's.
So you're saying that there's better people in the world. There's better than people.
That's not what he's saying, Sweet. He's just saying they're not competing against world teams. Yes, there are athletes from other countries, a lot of them.
Okay,
but it's not a competition between their country and you know what I'm saying. It's just basketball. They playing for a franchise in the United States of America.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
So it's like
you're going team against team. Well,
that's what it is.
Okay.
That's what he's saying.
Like what he's saying, because to him, like you say, so let's say him, we talk about the rivalry with them in Jamaica, let's say in the sprints, right?
Okay.
That's what now he's saying, like USA versus Jamaica is not like, you know, the Lakers playing the Warriors. Like,
it's not this, it's not yes. People
like
representing their country.
Yeah.
Yes. The people in the NBA are representing their countries, but their country don't get nothing in this competition because they're not competing in it.
That's all he's
Jokic
saying.
himself, he gets that. You know what I'm saying? He's from that country. So they'd be like, yes, we're proud of him. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's not a trophy for the country type shit. It's not a world competition.
I see what you're saying from a team dynamic.
And then, bro, it's like everybody in here, look, Greg Pop talked about it in 2010. He had a, I'll pull it up. He had an interview.
I understand both sides. Like I get what he's saying. I get what he's saying because they do put.
Look, this is what Pop said. He said there are no world championships or no world champions in the NBA. So anybody that has a flag up that says world champions is not correct, said Popovich prior to last night's 94-73 Spurs win. It's inappropriate. The world champions, I believe, are the Spanish team. This was like 2010. U.S. is the Olympic champion, and then I think it was like the Lakers at the time or something like that was the NBA champion. So it's like they can't really they could say that because they don't play no other leagues, but it don't really hold no weight.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Popovich made sense. It makes sense.
It's the same thing.
That makes sense.
Sweet's
I'm not mad at you.
Got to hear from the expert in that field.
I had to educate him.
I noticed that about him.
I had to educate
if we
him.
talk about anything outside of football, it got to be some. Oh, that makes sense because.
But look.
It's all good.
I see what you're saying.
You believe in your facts,
I do see what you're saying, though. I do see, and
he was saying the same. He said the same thing Pop did.
Is accurate. What Pop said is accurate.
Right.
I don't think that's what he was saying, though. This is my point. I don't think that's what he was saying.
Look, and this is why I said this.
I don't think that's what he was saying.
And this is why I said this at the beginning. What he was trying to say is the same thing that we said, but his delivery was terrible.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was really bad. So it flew over a lot of people's head. It rubbed people wrong. And I'm like, bro.
Because it sounded like it was hate.
It sounded like he was trying to shoot at them, but he's just saying
it definitely was hate, though.
But Sweet, at the same time, if you had won something in track,
okay.
The world championship.
If you win the world champion and you see somebody else saying world champion and they didn't compete what you just competed against,
that's fair.
You would feel the same way.
I probably wouldn't have said it like that.
Okay, and that's what I'm saying. His delivery was terrible. That was the and I said that outside. Yeah, I said that outside. His delivery was terrible.
Yeah, he didn't go about getting his point across in the most.
Okay,
but at the same time, I mean, shit. If I won 3 gold medals,
come on now,
3
at the world championship, everybody in the world,
you can't tell me shit.
Yeah,
you can't. Respect. Now
3 of them.
3.
Slide.
3 of them and one event.
Yeah,
go ahead now.
I ain't mad at him.
Also, for reference, other countries, their leagues like the Premier Soccer League, they don't call it the world champion.
Facts.
It's just the champion of the Premier League.
Right. They don't. No other leagues do that.
So that's like a real American thing.
I was about to say I had a conversation on the way up here, bro. That's just an American thing, bro. Like why we got
the World Series?
I head up, I ass.
Team America, fuck yeah,
America did. We wilding, bro.
America is wilding.
Shout out to them USA team, man.
We some cocky motherfuckers over in this country.
Cocky as shit.
Man,
We some cocky motherfuckers.
Just come on, man.
Especially when it comes to sports, because
niggas. Oh yeah, emotions be tied up. I understand.
That's why it's about.
He didn't say y'all was bad, bro. He didn't say y'all was bad.